gallon pond that I made, and it looks awesome. It came out perfect. We are using a custom boat cover to cover over it, and I'll show you guys it in a second. We're also using a custom DIY pump filter that's hanging down and dropping the water down. It was actually Colson's Critters that actually inspired me to try and do this, and we have live plants all around it. You're about to see this whole thing. It looks awesome. Check out this masterpiece. You can see the filter, you know, it definitely flows in, but we have the netting on here. I just installed the netting. So we have the netting all across here. We have live plants. So we started off, you know, with these little things that just fit around it and just make the pond look a lot more natural. And then we just put live plants and a bunch of leaf litter and everything around it to fit around this pond. And also had to redo the gutter so that way water can flow out this way and it doesn't mess up the leveling on this pond. But as you can see, it has fully live plants. We found a boat cover that was not being used, and we've decided to put it over the pond. We're going to get some PVC, stick the PVC in the ground, and we're going to have this so that way we can fold this over so storms and stuff can protect it from debris. And also we have a nice netting on here. But yeah, live plants. We actually have duckweed in here. We got some blue arrowworms and also blue arrow bell, something like that. But we also have some lilies in here with duckweed. The lilies have been in here for only about like a month or two, and they've been doing really good. The pond, this is just a hang on the back filter with the milk crates. And we have an Aqua Miracle pump down there that is cycling it up into, it's just like a little bit of duct taped off pretty much back there. And that's pretty much how this thing runs. And then we have a full turtle dock. As we speak, I'm actually acclimating a pink belly side neck, which will be the first fish or necessarily turtle that we're going to add into the pond, and I'm super excited. As you can see, we have a nice little turtle dock for him to also run up on. So he's got plenty of room in here. It's 300 gallons. It's also down here, you can see from the bottom, and then on side views. If I had a light across here, this would look a lot better. But as you can see, this thing filters super nice, and especially with this cover on here, this thing's gonna look super good. You know, I've had them acclimating for about like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. This water's fully clear. Like, I tested everything. The pH, the high range pH is like an 8.2. My nitrates are 0, my ammonia's a 0, my nitrites are 0, everything's a 0. This pond's been cycling for about 2 to 3 months, and it's been doing well with the lily pads and the arrow rums, the duckweed, and I have actually been planted in there with real, like, so I added sand in here. So pretty much what I did was, there's sand in here, and then for the DIY filter, I just added 2 milk crates, and then I bought this little hang on the back filter thing, rested it on there, and then for biomedia I have bio balls, and I also have the filter little pad things in there, and then I have just the Aqua Miracle pump with those little plastic like 5-thread little things that fit on there, and I just put it right on there like it's an air bubble tube. And that pretty much is how this runs, and it runs really good. And then I just took some pot plants and aquarium soil, aquarium gravel I had laying around for a couple of years, and I just planted these lily pads in here. And then I have the duckweed just floating in a tub separately because that likes still water. And then I have, this is on solar energy. This is a little fountain that turns on when the sun's out. And then these are my actual arrowworm plants that are growing pretty good in there. And I have some real actual live plants on the outside as well too. And it seems to be doing great with these covers and everything. But I'm super excited to add my pink belly side neck turtle into here. And we'll see how he does in here. It's perfect temperature. It's not too hot, not too cold out. And then also over here, we have my spiny tail iguana, which is now down here. He's right here. He's a little stressed. I just added him in, and I was just completing the video on this guy. Just got done doing that video, but this cage turned out great. Guys, it's time to add him into our 300-gallon pond, so I think I can just literally pick him up, and I'm just gonna drop him in, and we'll see how he does. Check out that pattern on our pink belly side neck. He's super healthy turtle. He's getting up there in size. I'm actually gonna drop him on the, just gonna set him on the dock, and we'll see how he does. He looks really good in the lighting though. You can see him reflecting with his colors. Like, even his belly is like reflective. Even around the shells, you can see all the pink colors. We'll just let him settle there, and we'll see what he does. We'll watch him drop, and we'll just watch what happens. We'll see if he actually swims around. I can't wait to see him in here, but I almost was gonna get a UV sterilizer, but it's super clear. You don't even really need it. Like, you can see the fish perfectly clear. Even my phone picks up on it even better than it is in person, but you can see the sand. Like, that's literally the bottom. And yeah, this pond is super clear. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't have fish in it yet. You know, this will be the first fish Technically not really a fish. Now I would like to add my pink belly side neck, turtle in here. I'd like to also add my red tail catfish in here as well. And eventually I would like to add my tiger Oscar and I have a cichlid as well. And that would be my little fish group in here. And I'm super excited to see how this tank looks. I'll keep you updated. We'll see if he drops in there. Of course I spooked him and he dropped in there, but he's in the pond, guys. Look at him. Check him out. Oh, you can see him. Hold on. Let's get him through here. Oh, you can see him. Look at him. He's running through. Look at that. I don't know where he went. Oh, he's over there. Check him out. Oh, he looks awesome. He loves it. Look at him. He's like a soft shell turtle, dude. Look at him. He loves it. He's swimming all around. Look at that. Awesome. Oh, he loves it. I'm so glad to finally be able to provide him, something. It's an honor to really be able to put fish in here and also be able to have turtles in here and just be able to raise it naturally. This is a natural. What's this out here? Oh yeah, there's another one there. Yeah, there he is eating. That's awesome. And this pond's like perfectly clear, so I don't need to drop any more pellets. So yeah, there's him eating. Directly in the pond.
Oh, he's loving this.
Oh yeah, it's nice. That's perfect for him to cycle and live in and just be a him. And he can eat away. Never actually got a good recording on my red tail catfish. Look at how big he is. He's the size of this container pretty much. But you can see how, look at the pattern on him, his colors. A red tail. He's a good size red tail though, so I think he's gonna do perfect. Just fine in the 300 gallon. He's about to get transferred into. Finally released the red tail catfish into the 300 gallon pond. As you can see, he's chilling right down there on the bottom under the turtle dock. And as you can see, the turtle is now down in there. Well, you can't see it, but he's down in the corner. And it's still pretty cool to see the red tail catfish chilling right there in the 300 gallon pond. As you can see, it's super clear. You can literally see the lily pads, the duckweed, and all the pot plants. And the other ones are doing good. Super clear. You can see the whole bottom. And there's super good flow. All the plants are growing pretty good. Yeah, super stoked on this pond. Success. And we got this cover as well too. So that way now we can have it covered and when it comes to storm time, and also there's a net across here so nothing can get in. Another thing I didn't even get to show you guys is I started up my own little reef tank. Check this out. So as you can see, we have a pair of clownfish. This is the female and the male right there. Actually both right there. I wish my lighting could pick up on the coral a little bit better. Maybe if I reduced it, there we go. Check this out. So as you can see, we have some green star polys. Turn it back up a little bit. I wish the lighting was a little bit better. I don't have one of those lens things, but as you can see, try to turn it down. We have two green star polys right here. I have a oasis coral right here, and then I have a zen tree, and then we got a tiger sand conch in the corner. Of course, obviously sand and live rock. We got some Asteria turbo snails there as well, but as you can see, the tank looks awesome. And guess how I have this, guys? It's just simple, normal hang on the back filter. That's a simple hang on the back filter right there, I promise you. Simple hang on the back, Aqua Clear 50, and I just have a regular little mini API, whatever the hell, protein skimmer on there, and it does great. And then I just have a regular simple plug-in wave maker, and then a little $15 light that you adjust to your own timing. And the fish have done great in here. This tank is super duper easy to take care of. Once a week water changes, make sure your pH and your high range pH, it's really just the ammonia and nitrate you have to be on as well. Also tracking your calcium and your carbon hardiness, and also how much is like waste is in the tank really is the big problem. But that once those are established, the tank takes about 6 months for this tank to really establish. This is just a little 10 gallon with a pair of clownfish and a few frags in it. I did have a little Hetacia anemone. That's the only thing I will say. Anemones are a little bit more difficult to house just because they're a lot more sensitive. They're not as sensitive as the softies are. The softies are a lot more hardy. But yeah, so I got a Zen tree, we got a little Zoasis coral, and then we have 2 green star polys and a pair of clownfish. That one's orange, the male's orange, and then she's black. So it's pretty cool. Hopefully they can breed, but I highly doubt it. I mainly just have this for fun. And then I also have a big 75 gallon with a sump as well. But yeah, I didn't even get to show you guys this, but this tank is phenomenal. It's been doing well. Let me know, drop a like or video if you guys would like a video on how to raise a saltwater tank. Now I know here's a better lighting, sorry about that. So I know it's pretty simple, but it's not for some people, because some people, you know, the salt refractor, the nitrates, their ammonias, their pH, you know, or their calcium, they struggle with something, or their hardiness in the tank is not well. But this tank's been established for about 6 months now, and it's done well with the polys and the Zen tree, the Zoasis. The clownfish have done well. I recommend starting with fish first. First, let the tank cycle for about 3 to 4 months and go through the ugly phase. 6 months, really, if you really are impatient. If you're patient, go 6 months. But if you're impatient, you could start a little early, 4 months. But this tank's been running for 6 months. And I start with fish to start the beneficial bacteria and get all the biological filtration and everything all settled in, and all the nitrates and the nasty nitritis as well too. But once the tank's established, then you can start adding coral. But I started with fish because fish are easier. You can keep around 0023, and then of course with coral I have it 0026 with my refractor as well. But I will do a full video on how to raise saltwater tanks. Let me know, drop a like down below, and I will totally do a video on this tank if you guys would like it. Hey guys, don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe. Let me know if you guys want more video updates on that saltwater aquarium. Let me know, just drop a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe guys, follow for more, and I'll see you guys with more updates on this pond.